It's something about you that's so familiar. Something that's got me wanting.
Hey guys, how are you doing today?
We're doing great. How are you?
Good. Welcome back to
Sit and Jist
with Joyce and Seyi. Yeah.
Guys, guess what? We have a special guest here. Oh my God. Wait, this is crazy.
Hey, I'm
Oh my
so
God.
excited. Special guest, please introduce yourself.
Hey, if y'all don't know who I am, my name is Ugo. I'm a brand owner. My brand is called Everything is Subjective,
Yeah,
and I'm
come
so
on.
excited to be here.
Yes.
That's my very first guest.
Yes, talk to her
Let's
nice.
go. Bow,
Like,
bow,
period.
bow. Okay, relaxing a little bit. Let's take a deep breath. Yeah. How has everyone's weekend been? Let's do a little weekend recap before we get into the episode
I
today.
know, man. Weekend. So, weekend. What happened this weekend?
Girl, a lot happened.
Girl, I'm like, wait.
Yeah.
Culture show
Culture
happened.
show. Yes,
Culture
culture.
show
Okay.
happened.
Oh my gosh, such a great weekend.
Yeah.
Culture show, guys. Our performers here literally are in the room. Like, y'all did your
Yes.
thing. Like, I was honestly so happy the whole time that culture show was happening. Like, it was just such a blessing to see like how all the hard work from the first year like just come into fruition, and then like boom, 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 and then see how like the line gets passed down, like passing the torch, and seeing how y'all like
Man.
have elevated it.
Yeah.
Man,
Y'all
I'm so
ate.
proud.
Y'all ate for
I'm
real.
seriously so proud.
Nah, the
So-
culture show was really fun.
It was
Yeah.
so
really,
fun.
really fun. I was excited to do it. Like,
Yeah.
I was excited to do it, go out there and just put on a show. That was just my
Mhm.
mindset.
It was so great.
Yeah.
I was so happy.
Yeah, it was fun. I just was running around the whole day, and it was really fun. I actually modeled for Ugo's run, and then I bought the
Yes.
whole
She
set after
did.
because
She did.
it was tea. And then I wore the sweats to work the next day, and my friend complimented me. So, shop, everything is subjective.
Yeah.
Everything is subjective.
ASAP. No waiting.
Rocky.
You get it. But yeah, it was super fun, and the after party was even better. The music was great. Everyone was dancing. Good vibes all around.
Very good vibe.
Yeah, very good vibes
How was
all
the
around.
venue?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was big.
That's
it wasn't
good.
as hot as I thought it was gonna be. It was hot in there,
Mhm.
but people were like migrating.
It wasn't as packed, so
Yeah.
Okay, good,
Yeah,
good,
but there was
good.
like a good amount of people there, but like it was like fluctuating out,
Good.
and then people would like migrate. So then the back would be cold, and then like so like just go stand there. But it was good. It was really good. And that was like the recap of Friday. Then Saturday we had CSUF experience. Or experience CSUF.
Mm-hmm.
Our table was great. People were coming up.
Bro, so
chatting.
many black people, bro.
Yeah.
Like, insane.
What
It was
is,
kind of
what is
crazy.
CSFU? What is that?
Experience
Oh, yeah.
CSUF. It's made by Outreach and Recruitment. They do a outreach day, like a dedicated outreach day for committed students and also like prospective students. So people haven't decided yet. And it was great because they made like a special spot for black students for the first time ever. It's called Black Titan Square, and a lot of black families and students were like curious on what we're doing. A lot of them have been committed. So it's really excited to see how it's growing. Oh, it was so
Yes.
great. Yeah.
Yes, everyone was cool. I performed at that too. It was definitely an experience,
Okay.
but it was something. It was fun. I mean, I was doing it with my friends, so why not?
Right.
Who cares? But yeah, people. It was a good vibes. Good vibes.
Good.
And then yeah, just working the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, and then it was Palm Sunday, so just briefly went to church. I need to get better at being on time to church, but we were there.
Yeah.
We were there.
Same.
And yeah, but
I
it
need
was
to
great.
get better at going consistently.
Real.
But we trying. We getting better. We getting
Yes,
better.
college students, y'all. Seriously, we still love the Lord regardless.
Like,
don't
come
play
on,
about
read
it.
your Bible every day.
Like,
Pray
don't
every day.
play.
Not too much on me. Like I pray every day. Don't worry about me.
Yes.
But yeah, so today we're gonna talk a little bit about relationships today.
Oh, that's the topic.
That is the topic.
Okay, I can
But
talk
like
though.
in like a
Uh-oh.
good way, right? Okay, so we're gonna get into it.
Yes.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be
Shoot,
great.
that's a surprise. I'm like, oh.
But like in different contexts.
Okay.
So like not even just like relationships romantically, but like just like friendships can be like a relationship, that you have
Okay.
in your life and stuff like that. We're gonna guys. Everybody wants to come for me like on the
I
village.
wasn't even coming. I was down.
kidding.
I'm like, girl, shoot.
But yeah, we're gonna get started. So getting right into it. The first question, and you know what we be using on this podcast, of course, Mr. Chat, GPT,
Chat.
AI. Oh, come on. Like, they give us good questions. So we going to get right into it. So the first question I have, which is a very light question, like very chill. What do you think your love language is? Take
My
a moment
love
to think.
language.
Yeah. You know the five, right?
I have mine.
Like
quality
acts of
time.
service, quality time.
Oh, okay.
People mixing it up.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. No, I can look
I
it
got
up real
mine.
quick
I got
too.
mine.
Like,
Definitely quality time.
Okay.
Number one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Expatiate on why, please.
You said what?
Expand on why.
Oh, why? Because quality time is the best. Like, all you got to do is just be with that person. It don't matter if we going on like an expensive date or a
Chill
cheap
vibes,
date. As long as we just chilling, it's cool. I'm in your presence, it's cool. And then I know it's gift giving, but that's not the second one.
Acts of service.
Acts of service, physical touch, is one more.
I don't know the other one because it's
shoot.
not relevant. Sorry. Wait, sorry. I'm kidding. I have no idea.
Affirmations.
Oh, yes.
The best one.
Envy. Oh, shit. My bad. But yeah, is that your top one?
So, no, it's...
Or like you have 3 tied?
Top 3?
Yeah, you do top 3.
Okay, so top 3 is quality time, physical touch, and then words of affirmation.
Okay, period. See, a lot of guys don't like words of affirmation because they're like, shut up. Like, you're so annoying. Like, you don't want to be told that you look good once in a while. Like, golly.
Don't be shy on
Is it a
me.
crime? Yeah, she like that. Yeah. But good ones.
Period.
I think I try to think of love languages on like all scopes, so like friends and like in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I do like physical touch a lot. I think my number
You
one
do?
is quality time, like a lot. It's like I just feel like it's like comfort.
She
you
be
know?
touching, girl.
Like,
And
but in a respectful way though.
Yeah.
In a respectful way though.
Guys, we
I
actually
always
have the
think-
camera today. I have my camera up for once.
Yes, but
Yeah.
I like quality touch, like quality time, and I like physical touch. But I think a new one that someone showed me like a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago is like acts of service. I love like doing stuff for people. I think it's like really not endearing, but it's just like I want to make sure like you're comfortable when you're around me and like you feel like you can be free and like open around me. And I just like, if like Shay's like, oh, can you go grab I'll be like, yeah. Or like if she's like, oh, I don't have this, I'm like, okay, I'll go grab it from the store. It's not like a problem, you know? Like I love doing that type of stuff.
So real.
And I think I just like it because it's like kind of part of my nature, but I think those are my top 3.
So you want to be a slave?
Wow.
You a bitch ass
Is
nigga.
that-
Did I say that?
Is that
Did I say that? Whoa.
Is that-
Do you see? Do you see?
is that not?
No, I don't think that's it. Because I think it's not everything. Because people be doing stuff for me too, but like,
Right.
It's like,
it's not a one-sided thing.
it's not one-sided. Like, you making me sound like it's
Whoa.
one-sided. No.
I'm joking.
I'm joking.
Gotta
joking.
spice things up a little
Oh,
bit.
we know. Yeah, we know.
But
Please.
no, literally, I just like doing stuff for, like, when we were on that trip is when I really realized that I like doing that type of stuff. But I think it's because I'm like a half type A and half type B type of person. I think that also plays into it. But definitely those 3. So quality time for sure. I love hanging out with people. Like, genuinely, I'm the type to be like, we don't need to be speaking to each other. I am so comfortable. We could just shut the fuck up.
Man, that's the best.
I
Bro,
love
it's
it.
the best.
And we be doing that a lot. We just be like,
Seriously.
you can sit
You
in
don't gotta fill the
silence.
time.
you don't
I mean,
gotta
fill the
time.
space.
Yeah, no, not at all. Like, people are very uncomfortable with
Please.
silence.
Man.
And I'm like, why?
That means you're comfortable with yourself.
We actually had a conversation about this.
Yeah.
Like
please.
the first actual conversations that we had with one another, it was like a long ass conversation about this. But yeah, I just like shutting up because I talk so much that like when it's quiet, I'm like really enjoying the time because I shut the fuck up.
Facts.
Real.
Yeah. But anyway,
Real.
Shay, you're doing-
Oh my god. Okay, I don't think I really have a top 3, but like I have a top 2 for
Okay.
Okay.
sure.
For sure.
It would be quality time because I love spending time with people and not just like party rah rah rah. No,
No.
like
Yeah.
actual activities. I feel like are so
Yes.
important because if your friendship is solely based on going out like
Boo.
hard, like girl, y'all aren't friends, bro.
Boo.
Seriously,
Sorry.
no, it's the right reaction, and I feel like definitely acts of service. I feel like sometimes I can't articulate how I feel about you or like how I appreciate you, so I'm definitely gonna like show you and like you know I do that through opportunities often. So a lot of opportunities I see for you, I'll be like, okay, like let me like I think of this person, let me point them to that, or
Yeah.
like you know Joyce does this too actually. So I was like I'm thinking of you, and I'm gonna show you I'm thinking of you through like you know keeping you in mind and also like reaching out to because it's one thing to think about a person, but like you gotta also show them too. So. Yeah,
That's true.
I would say that.
That's true. Okay, I like these answers, guys.
Right.
Hell yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, period. Okay. What is like a relationship red flag that you see in public but like people don't openly like to talk about? I have one.
Okay, period. Go
I think
ahead.
it's half and half. People like to talk about it and people don't. So this is like a throw up, toss up in the air. We'll see how everyone feels about it. PDA is probably one of the worst things that you could ever do in public Why are you digging in each other's ass? Freaking me out. Like at Disney, I was at Disney one
that's
time.
wild. Okay,
Wait.
that's wild.
Everybody buckle up, everybody buckle up.
What?
I was at Disney one time. I was standing in the line for, I think it was Space Mountain or something. I looked to the right. Why is this nigga's hand in this
Crazy.
girl's pants? Like,
Crazy.
I don't know if he was dating in
What?
there, but you know, like when you're grabbing a booty, and he was like, his hand was in her
Inside.
pants. Like, it wasn't around. And I was like, this is a new level of PDA if I've ever known that. Like, I was genuinely like, you can't be comfortable. As there are little kids on the happiest place on earth
In Space Mountain,
digging
there's
in
no
that
reason.
ass. For why? Nah.
See, that's extreme PDA
That's
though.
so extreme.
Right, but like,
Extreme
I don't
PDA.
mind like a cutesy little handhold or a cutesy little kiss here and there, but like, why are we like chin on shoulder walking in the like? Stand the fuck up and walk by yourself. You are not 4 years old.
God.
That icks me out.
It's the childish ones.
It's
like
the
I don't like
childish ones,
that.
or like it freaks me out. I'm chill with the little handhold. What the fuck is a handhold? I do that with my friends. But like, guys, we do not need to be sucking face in the
Wow.
middle of the food court. It just doesn't
yeah,
need
that's
to
crazy.
happen.
It's time and a place.
Time
Yeah.
and place. But that's for me.
Bro. Guys, this is very off topic, but I just found this out yesterday. Bro, my friend Caitlin, she signed, you know how Disney does birthday buttons? Tell me why someone came up to her and asked her for a birthday button, and they asked her to put sexy on it, and she was like, oh, I can't write inappropriate stuff.
No,
unless it's your name. It was for Cutting Sexy Red, bro. And she was like, huh? And then, so what happened was she like wrote it for her, and she's like, wrote it for him, and she was like, oh my God, she was shaking. And then she was like, if it's actually her, like, I'm gonna just freak out. And then she went to go check her story, and lo and behold, she's at Disneyland with the button.
Crazy.
That's actually so cute.
It's probably still on her story too. Like it literally was yesterday.
I have no service in here. But I'll check it.
Like, that's so crazy.
Wait, that's so
But yeah, and
cute.
it's her birthday in April, so like it checks out. And I was like,
Wait,
girl,
that's so
what?
cute.
Yeah,
I
so
love
she wrote
that
a birthday
for
button
her.
for Sexy Red.
That's such a cool thing to tell your friends
Like,
when you like
whoa.
fun fact about yourself. You know.
Yeah,
Anyways.
that was cool as fuck.
Sorry.
Anyways,
Reeling it
that was
back
very
in.
off topic. Yeah.
How do you guys feel? What are your relationship icks that people look past or like don't talk about? They can be unserious like mine. They can be serious.
You don't have to be a relationship for this, but male-centered women, I'm sorry,
Oh,
I
Jesus.
can't be around.
Oh Jesus, no. Oh Jesus.
Why does
no.
everything have to be about a man?
Like, please get up, SZA. I'm talking to you.
Oh my God!
Get up. I love you bad,
Oh
but I need you to get the hell up. Why would he push you away and you would still be there? Why?
Bro.
Why would you?
Bro.
Tell me why.
Bro.
Why?
Bro.
Right. You hear this? You hear the distraughtness?
I'm thinking all the lyrics.
all the lyrics started coming to my head. Are you?
I love her.
And she's a
So
baddie.
bad.
She's a rasta clap baddie, man. But like, she's just acting insane. I'm like, girl, I love you, but get up. You are bad. You can bag anyone that you ever wanted. And if I see his face card and he looks insane, and you're talking about some rah-rah dude, I will actually be even more pissed than I am right now.
Period. It's the truth. I'm sorry. Some people be like, I get her though. In what context though? I need to know what song.
That's right. That also matters because if
I
you're
need to
talking
know
about
a
anything
song.
off of control, that makes sense. She was doing her thing. She was but like SOS.
bro. SOS Deluxe.
What do you need to be
Bitch.
relating with her for?
Bitch.
Unless
Yeah.
it's shirt.
You just telling them to stand up.
Yes.
Just stand up.
Yes.
Because male-centered women don't really care about anything but guys, and then when they're around guys, they like to do shitty things to their friends to show that.
Oh,
try to one up. They try to
my
be
God.
one-
Yeah.
Bro.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
They
about?
will throw any. I know exactly what you're talking about. They'll throw anything away from a man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
It's gonna look good in the light of a man.
Like
Yeah.
they'll put their friend down.
because
Yes.
they want to make
then
themselves look
because
better in front of a
dude
guy.
is- yeah. That's crazy.
And I'm like, do you think that men are that stupid? Like, some of y'all, wow.
It makes them look desperate.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. And there was this video. I don't know if you guys are Twitter people, but
I am.
I know you are, but I don't know if you are. But I saw this on Threads. But
shit.
this girl. Oh no, I saw this on TikTok. This girl pushed this girl into a pool. Of like,
Oh, I seen that.
saw
I
that.
seen that, yeah.
and that was because she was around a bunch of
Yeah.
dudes, and she started
Bro.
laughing at her.
Everybody was
Yeah.
looking
No
like
one
it
was
was
in the
crazy.
pool. She was
Yeah.
just. I was literally like, bro, I would never speak to that girl again. Because also
was
you are
no-
turned around laughing at her. Who posted it? That boy, the one, Soak City. He
Oh,
posted
yeah,
it.
yeah.
And I was like, it's because he was there, huh? That's why you be acting this way.
Oh God.
I don't like shit like that. So I get that.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
It's so weird because it just spills over to anything. Like, so many problems come because you want to just like be above the law, over a man. I'm sorry.
Ew.
He's not gonna bat an eye too. Like, it's because, like you said, guys will notice that.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think it's getting to the point. Like, this is no offense to the male species, but girls think that guys are stupid, and I'm like,
Oh, why is that?
I don't know. I actually don't know. Like, I have two brothers, so she knows. Like,
Please.
I don't think you guys are dumb. Some of you guys, I be like, yo, because these male, like, also like these male, but women-centered podcasts that a lot of guys are doing now.
Oh,
I'm like, what popped up this thought? And as a male, maybe you can give us some perspective. But I'm not sitting on my podcast bashing y'all niggas, right? And I think a lot of guys on like a women-centered podcast bash women for some reason, and I don't know why. And I think that's why a lot
It's
of
a certain
girls
different
think,
demographic they're catering towards.
Right.
What's it? It's called
She-man
incels.
woman haters?
Them incels or whatever the fuck it's called.
I feel like
Can
it's
I cuss on here?
jealousy.
I have no idea.
Can I cuss on here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about it?
Yeah. But no, I call them she-man woman haters because I'm like, why? There has to be something
It's jealousy,
going
bro.
on that makes you hate women this much. Because some of it, it's like, I can see perspective. I can understand perspective. That's different from like a invalid opinion though.
Yeah.
Like something that's like factually incorrect.
Right.
That they're just saying bullshit. And not just guys do it. Women do it too on
Valid.
male-focused podcasts. Like males are like the ones on the podcast, but women come and talk on the podcast.
Yeah.
And they say some crazy
Have
shit
you seen
about
that B.
women.
Simone one?
No, I don't think I have.
Girl, I don't watch her podcast, but I've seen the clips and I'm like, girl.
No, there's this one podcast. It's like explicit, but they were just talking about some crazy shit about black women. But there were people of color on the podcast. Like there were women of color on a
Is
male.
that Ashy guy?
I have no idea.
Oh
who
my
this is.
God. What's his fucking name? I
They're
can't remember his
they're
name.
all from Asian descent, like and like Latino.
They're
or
Asian?
Hispanic.
Oh, no, this is like East African dude that like
No.
goes on podcasts and he's terrible. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Is
I
that
know.
brown skinned dude?
Yeah, like
And
he
there's like
was
another dude.
Ashy, yes, and it's a dark skinned guy.
Yeah,
Right? Yes,
yeah.
Are they
yes.
UK?
No, like they're
I
from
think
here.
they're called
What's their
something
name? But
fit.
you know what I'm talking about,
Something
right?
Fit. Yeah.
Yes.
Something fresh and fit. I think that's what it's
Yes. This nigga, bro, he's
Nah, he
a
was saying
woman
some wild
hater,
shit,
bro.
yeah.
Bro.
Wow.
Some wild
Bitch,
shit.
I'm
And the
not
guy's
tapped in.
just like, yeah. And
Yeah,
he's
he
like,
don't say that.
I'm like, huh?
Sometimes he be looking like, hey, maybe he
Maybe it's
tripping.
too much. Yeah, like, but I'm like, he's even second guessing it live on the podcast. I'm like, nigga.
No, I'm not tapped in like that because
Girl.
what I be seeing is more like podcasts that I be seeing is like Tana Mojo's podcast and
Like Call Her Daddy.
Ricky
Got you.
Thompson, Denzel Dion, like that. That's the type of shit I see. Like more like what's it called? Like mainstream or like fashion type. Like the only time I would see that like she-man woman hater shit is when my algorithm is off one day and it just wants to take a leap into something that I'm not into and I click not interested so quick. Never show up on my shit again. But Ugo, you didn't go.
Go ahead.
I don't think I have any like red flags for relationships. Like
Like
can't
you
really
see
think
other
of-
you don't ever see another relationship and you'd be like, I would never.
Cause I really don't be paying attention. That's the thing. I just pay attention to my. I'm not in a relationship. But I pay attention to my own relationship.
valid,
Yeah. That's valid. That's valid. Ooh. Okay.
Ooh.
Next question. Oh, this is a good one. Okay. Oh, I have two. Okay. We're gonna go with a fun question.
Okay.
If you could change something about dating apps, what would it be?
Damn, I don't even be on dating.
Me
apps.
neither.
So,
but like
I had
you
a
know the
phase.
content. You know the
it's like the
context.
swipe left, swipe right.
Yeah, you know the
Yes.
content. Let's talk about Hinge, for example.
There needs to be like a entry test of like how serious someone is about being on the app.
Right.
Because the amount of unserious people.
Right. But I
Jason.
think that's why they have like, because I'm also not a dating apper. I've never tapped in or dabbled. But like they have like tiers, right? So there's like Tinder, there's Hinge, there's Bumble, and then there's like the what is the one called? Like, it's the secret one.
Oh, like
Ashley
secret
Martin
one?
or Ashley.
Oh, there's like the celebrity one too,
Yeah.
like Ray.
Oh,
too.
Raya or Ray
yeah,
or whatever.
I don't even know what it
Hey,
is.
y'all
yeah.
too deep in. I don't know.
I
I
know
know.
the
I have so
name.
much knowledge.
But like, I
Say
think
y'all too deep.
I think, like, I agree. I think the entry test should also include, like, if you literally just want to hook up, there should be a slot for that.
like you're
So then, like,
okay.
could you see what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Okay.
Like, I
Yes.
think with Hinge, the setup is cutie because my
It's
friends
gotten
have Hinge, so
filtered
it's
though. I mean,
like,
it's gotten tainted now.
yeah, but like, it's not terrible though. It's still
I agree.
good enough to like go back to like, you know, regular shit. But I think there should be, I was gonna say like a test to see how, like, what you want, because
Man.
I ain't hating on your game. You probably in college, you want to have a good time.
Right.
That is completely okay. You go for it. But on that test, you need to be like, I want to be a slut. And you can
Like,
do that.
please.
You know what I'm saying?
Be
Like-
honest.
Like, and slut is an endearing word. We use slut lightly around here.
Right,
like, hey,
right,
you're a bitch. Like, you're a bad bitch. You know? Like, hey, you know?
Yes, queen.
So, like, that should definitely be, like, reworked, you know? Tinder should actually be taken off the planet.
Bro. Oh my God.
That shit's
Honestly,
actually,
low-key put Bumble up there. I'm sorry.
I do not know
Crazy.
anything
Put
about Bumble.
Bumble up there with Tinder.
Damn. Like, I've never had a Bumble conversation. All my
Sophomore
friends
year, that's all I can
have
say.
Hinge. All my friends have Hinge. They love their Hingers as hell. I think one thing too is like there needs to be, I was just thinking, like there needs to be like a one date policy. Like if you want to be like serious with somebody. Like there
Like
needs to be,
you required to go on one date.
I think that'd be cool. Like some Black Mirror shit. I don't know if you guys have seen that episode.
Oh my God. Oh
where
my
they're, like,
God. The real life one?
Yeah, the real life.
I think yeah.
Yeah, that
I need
shit.
to watch the new season.
I don't got Netflix right now.
Bro, oh my God, me neither, actually. That's why I haven't watched it.
We ain't broke. Not too much
No,
on us.
it's our
bro. We
parents,
making money.
guys.
But it's our parents. I'm gonna leech off of them
I'm
for
not
as
gonna
long
pay
as possible.
$30
Yeah.
for fucking
Fuck?
Netflix with
Hell
no ads,
no.
by the way. Now they have ads on Netflix.
Which is,
The fuck is
bro,
that?
I've actually not known a life with Netflix and ads.
Right.
And the other day when we were at our Airbnb, like there was like ads, and I was looking in oblivion because I was like, what the fuck is this? Why is this like regular cable? Just get DirecTV at that point.
Oh,
You're paying
Yeah.
$30 for ads. Same with Spotify, but not too much on Spotify because the premium is tea. It's $5 for students. We got an Apple Music over here.
I'm not gonna say.
Are you an
nothing.
Apple Music?
Nah, I'll be on Spotify.
Right.
All
So
All right.
the other day I heard ads on the music platforms, and I was like, this is how people live. Mind you,
relate.
I'm not hating on your game. If you're listening right now, you have ads on your shit. Do what you need to do.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know a life with ads except with YouTube.
Bro, this is another side quest, but I remember, or like sidetrack. I remember back in like middle school, I would have to, in order to get Spotify for free, I would get like the bootleg app. There's like what would get you free.
Jailbroken app.
Yep. I would jailbreak
I used to do
Spotify.
that. I used to do
Yes.
that too,
jailbreak
yeah.
everything.
It was
I
called
used to do that.
Tweakbox. Yes. I would use Tweakbox to get Spotify for free. And then once they caught onto that, I got Spotify immediately. I'm not paying for Spotify.
But she gonna pay for Apple Music.
I don't pay.
Your mom does.
My father.
Oh yeah.
They both pay.
Yeah.
They both pay. I'm on my father's plan though.
Yeah, that's actually smart. But I'm not like I was an Apple Musicer for a little bit, but it was because they were giving me 6 months for free. That shit was tea.
Right?
So I was like, why not? But I was like, nah, like I'm a Spotify to the day I die.
Whatever.
And now we have Spotify Family, and you can add like 8 people. Like, come on, for the price of what? 3?
Same thing with Apple.
Okay. Next, nigga. Anyway, from what we've given you
Right.
about dating apps, what would you change?
What would I change?
Like, you
From a
know
dating
the
app?
concept of a dating app.
I just think like, man, let's be real. All the people on there is just the fuck. Like,
Yeah,
a lot of people on there is
yeah.
just the fuck. So like, I think just be more upfront about everything.
That's
Right.
Just be more upfront.
I respect you more if you're like, I'm a slut and I want to be slutted out with you. I respect you for
Like,
that.
Thank you,
know?
for not wasting my time.
I respect you for that. Yeah, like, now you're in the wrong person's DMs.
Right.
But, I respect you for being more straightforward because
Agreed.
I've heard horror stories on these apps. Also, be careful out there, y'all.
Nah,
It's
real.
yeah, it's
like,
very
and
scary.
be careful. You be careful on those
Regardless,
apps. Like,
yeah.
don't be doing all this crazy shit and meeting up at night in the dark for a first date. You're stupid. Like, and I don't like to using that word, but let's be bright. Yeah. Anyways, next question I have: do you think like this is a more you got to think about it a little bit?
Okay.
Do you think talking is like real, or are you guys just dating?
Oh my God! Sorry. Bro, I might have broken the stomach. I think talking's just, we need to stop referring to dating as talking or
Like-
whatever y'all thinking that is.
It's
Release it. Like, I need it to go away. I need it to be eliminated from the society because talking is such a stupid concept. I feel like it's another reason for you to be unserious and for you to be wasting people's time. It's another like buffer. Like you're not committing. You're saying you can't commit. Like, and that's fine. Once again, just be upfront. Like, you don't gotta go through that. Like,
right.
I just feel like talking is. You should be. I'm dating this person. I'm like, I'm not. I'm talking to this person. What is talking? I'm talking to you right now.
Right. How deep do you want to get into the levels of talking?
Like,
do you want to do? Oh, this is not my turn. It's not my turn.
That's why I'm already irritated. I'm already irritated.
Yeah,
But
it's not my turn.
just to close this up, like I would just say, like, talking should not be used in our vocabulary. We should be like, I'm dating this person. I'm intending to get in a relationship with them. And if you're not, don't waste their time.
I'm gonna zip
Be
my
their
lips
friend. Just
till
be
the
their
end.
friend. Just be their friend.
Right.
Like, it's cool. Just have friends. You know, just be friends with people. That's
Right.
cool. That's
Exactly.
cool.
I'm gonna
Anyways.
zip my lips to the end. I'm gonna let
Y'all
you
can
go.
next. Yeah.
Okay. So talking, I feel like talking and dating is kind of the same thing nowadays in 2025, 2024, 2023. It's been the same shit. You know, I do agree that it's like a talking is just basically like a excuse to say, oh, we're just chilling. Like, you ain't gonna put a title on it or nothing. But what was the question? Because I was about to go into like.
Is that the same? Like, does that exist?
Does talking and dating the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just feel like it's depending on the person. Like, if you're really trying to date this person, you're still like you're talking to get to that dating stage. But the question that now I have a question is like, how long should you be talking before you start dating the person?
Oh.
So before we get into that, that's a great question. Hold on to that
That's a
question
great
because it's a great follow-up question. I think I'm thinking about it differently, but this is great. This is why we have this podcast, because like 3 different perspectives. That's amazing. I love having a guest. So
great.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I think this is how I think. I think since like my senior year of high school, I've thought this way. But talking, I understand the concept of wanting to be in a talking stage, but that shit comes with what is the word? Trauma, right? For me as a person. So now as a grown woman, if we are intentional with our time, we're gonna be dating, right? We're gonna be dating like base level. We're going out on dates. We're getting to know each other. Maybe we're just friends, but we're going out on dates. So we're dating, right? Regular base level. You can date as many people as you want. I think you can go on dates with as many people as you want. But if you are like, I want to like be in a relationship with this one person, then you're exclusively dating this one person before you get into a relationship with them, right?
Right.
So like, even if you guys are just friends before you guys are dating or like in a relationship, being in a relationship and dating are 2 completely different things.
Right.
Because I can let the next nigga take me on a date, go get some free food. I'm not taking him seriously, though. You know what I mean? Like, you can be taking one person seriously and then not be talking to all these other people, as we're going to air quotes on talking, which is actually just dating.
Like,
you can just go on dates with one specific person.
Right.
And as you're on that date, that's when you guys are doing the talking that we want to do nowadays, right? So we're talking, whatever. That's why you're going on these dates, because you're wanting to get to know this person. Instead of, I think, honestly, dating is, 1, a scary word for people to use because they don't know how to use the word. And 2, talking is easier for people to say because they don't have to feel the need to take people out on dates. They can just, they can just text and it can be enough.
Yeah, and then people expect too much too with the talking stage, because then they're like, oh, you can't be talking to anybody.
Why?
So now, so are we dating?
Yeah,
or like
what? See that, and that's why like the lines get drawn.
So
That's
what's
why
the definition of dating then? Is dating boyfriend and girlfriend or okay?
When
so,
you get into a relationship, you don't stop dating the person that you were dating before you were in a relationship. You just continue that, but now there's a label,
building.
and you guys are exclusive. Or if you're not
is
monogamous,
that not the same thing as talking?
But why are we referring to it as talking, though?
when you are taking me out, right? So I don't know if this is just me, but if someone's like, okay, we want to start talking, we're having a good time, whatever. We are going to go out on dates regardless, because I need to get to know you, and I'm not a texting type of bitch. We are going to speak in person, or we're going to FaceTime each other or something. You are going to take me out on a date. Why are we not dating? You can still be friends with someone you're dating.
Right, and that's
I'm very,
fine.
I've seen that happen before, and then they just end up getting into a relationship. But being in a relationship is completely different than dating. Ugo, you could be dating 3 girls right now.
And that's fine.
And that is fine. I'm not going to shit on you for that because you are
Right.
just taking 3 girls out on dates and getting to know one another, right?
Yeah.
There doesn't need to be anything deeper than that. That's what I think dating is. But you're in a relationship with someone. You don't stop
Hey,
dating
by the way,
that
I'm not
person.
dating 3 girls.
Oh,
bro.
yeah, no, sorry.
Yeah, we're not spreading
Sorry, no, we're not.
anything,
We're
guys.
using examples.
Right,
Please.
right.
But, like, when you get into a relationship with one of those girls, like, you're going to continue doing what you were just doing, but now they're your girlfriend. It's that simple. It doesn't need to be
Right.
that fucking hard.
And people
People
just need to be
like
honest with communication, seriously.
Exactly.
Because now people are making assumptions, and then it's like it's just too many lines being blurred.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that's also another thing. Until we have a conversation, no exclusivity.
Period.
I respect you. I respect you so much. So I'm not going to do some crazy shit, obviously. What?
Right.
But, like, you're not my boyfriend. So,
Period.
and you haven't been clear about your intentions. So why, you know what I'm saying? But then also, if you feel vibes, you know what the hell to do when you're like
Yeah.
around, you know, certain things and
Right.
stuff. So like, I think it's genuinely just a communication thing. And then also knowing like, you don't owe this person anything, but as much as you want to date another person, you could date this person more. You could go out on dates with this one more person, and then you'll know, oh, I like this person better than this person. I'm
and
gonna
then
stop
once
dating
you
this
know
person.
that, leave the person alone.
Exactly.
No,
Exactly. Don't
leave them
backslide.
alone. Right.
Don't backslide. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like, you see what I'm saying? I feel like dating is such an easy concept. It's what talking wants to be. Talking walks so dating could run.
Exactly.
Right? Like
Talking. I mean,
Hey,
dating
I think
already
you're
ran.
really
I don't
pretty.
know why talking came up.
if you be down, can we go out on a date? Cool. Yeah. Let's go on a date. Boom. Okay, I actually really like that date. Let's go on a second date. What are we gonna be doing in the midst of us going on that second date and planning the second date and all that stuff? We're texting. We're having a conversation. On the date, we're what? Talking in person and getting to know each other in person. Right? Right.
Right.
So, do you see like my concept?
Yeah.
A lot of people are like, "Shut the fuck up, Joyce. What the hell are you
They
talking
probably
about?"
stopped to listen to us 5 minutes ago.
Like they're like, "Oh, womp womp womp. I'm gonna keep talking because I'm that nigga." Da, 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 da.
Right.
Do whatever you want. I'm just a spectator. This is what I've just been seeing, and this is what I'm like. This is how my brain is working.
Right.
We're just all dating. Like what? Like you can be courting someone, which is intentionally dating one
right.
person because
Yeah.
you know you're going to get married to them. But at the same time, you can date with intention. I date with intention. I'm not trying to date anybody. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, I see like a future, you know, maybe like we should go on dates, whatever. But you don't have to do that either. You can date for fun. People do that all the
That's
time.
fine.
real.
Just make your intentions clear.
Exactly.
Seriously.
Exactly. Just have a conversation. Your question was, your follow-up question. Do you remember
the
it?
difference between? Was it different? Oh no, how long?
Yeah.
Was it how long was
Like you should be
talking before you start dating somebody?
Like in relationship dating?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bitch.
Ooh.
I've heard so many opinions. I'm just I'm looking at, I'm hearing and seeing so many different opinions right now. Like just
Okay, I think this is what we're gonna like consolidate this
Right.
conversation with because like this is a really good conversation to have. Okay, let's talk about the aspect of we don't know each other at all. Like we just met. Okay, because there's two different, and you know, we just met. Baseline, what do we think?
Like complete strangers.
Complete strangers. We just one off, had a really good conversation, got my number, good old times. Yeah, I think the meetup was based off attraction, but it might have not been. You know? Which is a whole nother conversation, which you can weave into this a little bit. But what you guys don't know each other, y'all met at a random place. It's just you guys just hit it off. What do you think you guys should be like? How long do you think you should be talking or dating before you get into an actual relationship with that person?
I think that's when the famous 3-month rule can be applied. I
Y'all
think
talking for 3 months?
yeah, from not knowing each other.
Okay.
I think that 3-month rule can be applied.
Yeah. Okay, I see that.
Interesting.
What do you think?
So, I just feel like it's a feeling. So you could be talking to somebody for a week, 2 weeks, 3 months. It's just however you feel. Obviously, it's crazy. A year would be crazy. Like, oh, I'm still talking to this woman.
Nah, pack it up, nigga.
That's
Y'all are
crazy.
You're
friends.
pissing me off. You're pissing me off.
No.
Pack it up.
But like, once you know, like, okay, I
Valid.
definitely want to talk to this person or date this person. So you
Like,
see,
seriously.
you see, talking dating is the same thing.
Like,
Exactly.
Just be more intentional, y'all. Please.
Because if I'm saying you telling me, oh, I'm dating someone, right? You're saying I'm dating someone. I'm like, okay, so you guys are just going out on dates. That's literally what I'm gonna think. But if you're like, this is my girlfriend.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you want that title? You want to hear the title of the relationship? Like,
Surely I do. if we're monogamous, right? If you're not monogamous, do your thing, have your fun. I don't know how that works, but I respect it. Me personally, this is my man. I'm going to make sure that is my man, right? Like, I don't want to share, low key. I'm sorry, I don't want to share.
Real.
But like dating, you could be dating anyone, and you could like more people. Like people more than you're dating one person and all that stuff. That didn't make any sense. You can like someone that you're dating more than one other person that you're dating is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But like you said, you're gonna want to date this person in the future. Like you're gonna want to be with this person in the future, which is what? A relationship, right?
Period.
Yeah. So the 3 months rule applies to strangers.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I
agree.
First month, we're just friends. We're chatting. We're getting to know each other. Second month, we're heavily dating. We're like seeing each other a lot. Like we're damn near in a relationship, but no label yet. We're just trying to still figure things out. Third month, where the question at?
Okay. I was just thinking about this. So speaking of the question, so is it acceptable just to text the question?
Oh,
or
no.
like you want like an extravagant like?
Okay, wait.
thing?
Extravagant. Wait. I don't even. We need to do this from a woman's perspective and a man's perspective because we got some bad bitches out there that be asking guys to be their boyfriends, and that's great. I respect you for that. Maybe one day I'll do that. That sounds so fun. But from a bitch that's been asked,
Period.
I don't think that is acceptable. Why are you texting me? Are we in 8th grade?
Wait, so when you say that, do you mean like the girlfriend boyfriend question, or like what are we question? Because
No, like.
Will you be my girlfriend?
Yeah, that question.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, please no.
No, like I knew that. I was like, what
Please,
are you texting
please.
her for?
Please.
What are you texting them for? Get up.
Please no.
At least go ask them in person. I don't even think. I think this depends on the person though. You can give perspective. I think for me, I don't really care how you ask me. You just need to do it in person, and it needs to be like an intimate setting. Or like
I
it just needs
agree.
to be like we need to feel like connected, but I don't think it needs to be this whole extravagant on a beach
Yeah,
with the
like, this
with
ain't
the
no
sun.
proposal.
Like, this ain't no proposal. Now that
Yeah.
proposal, bitch, you better work. But
it must be a month, maybe even a year planning plus.
yeah, surely you need to surely plan.
But yeah, for sure, I agree. In person and just be meaningful, like about it. Like I can tell you can care.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Or like in a place where we're comfortable, in a place like something like that. I don't think it needs to be extravagant though.
At all.
But some girls are different. Some girls they want to go on they want to go to a dinner. They want to, and
as you should.
Is perfect.
Yeah.
You do that. I respect you for that. Honestly, not me though. That's okay though. That's
Really
okay.
okay.
Now, if we are friends already,
Right.
before we started, get progressing, how long do we think that scope is? Because that scope, I do understand. It's easier to like fall in love with someone when you're already friends with them because you already know them.
Then it gets tricky.
Then it does get tricky. It does get tricky. That's what I'm asking. Surely.
Ooh, it depends on if it was established, like that y'all want to be more than that, like mutually,
Right. Which it should be.
Right. They better be.
Yeah.
If that has been established, I would say like 1 to 2 months.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds very short.
But
sounds very short.
y'all
but,
know each other though.
No. You're right though. Because you already know this person. I'm assuming that you know this person for a minute.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Not like 1 month before you knew them.
Yeah, true. What do you think?
I don't really date my friends like that.
That's valid.
You feel me?
It
I
is
don't
tricky.
know.
It's really tricky. I think it's really tricky. That is a tricky one.
It's
Now there
very tricky.
are ones, but like it's not tricky in a bad way. I think you should like be friends
It's
somewhat.
just the aftermath if it doesn't work out.
Right.
And it gets kind of awkward.
And then also the friend group thing.
Yeah.
That's also another thing. I also think it gets tricky because you want to be friends with the person you date before you get in a relationship with them, right? But like that's a tricky one.
The actual execution is crazy.
Yeah. Like I'm like
The thought of it's great.
Yeah, the thought of it is great. But if it's like a mutual understanding that this is up in the air, that we may not stay together, and you have I think it's just a communication thing. Like, you have a conversation, and if it's like, if it doesn't work out, we are still in the same friend group. Like, we need to like lock the fuck in. Then it's fine. But I just don't know if people are that mature.
Yeah.
Like, honestly. Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, I think 1 to 2 months.
Okay.
1 to 2 months is good. And I think the last example that I have is you guys are like semi friends, but like you know what I'm talking about, right? You guys know what I'm talking about? Like
Yeah.
you're like semi
Y'all
friends,
dance
but
around it.
like not like, you know what I mean? What do you think about that? Because I've had friends in that situation before, and I'm like, bitch, I don't know. Why are you asking me that? Sorry, like, that sounds so
Nobody get it, girl.
I don't know, though. That one's tricky because it's like, you guys are kind of friends, but like not friends enough to be like friends, like close friends.
See, I don't see that one as tricky. That one's easier to do. Like,
I think that's easier.
What do you think?
Like you're talking like acquaintances to friends, that kind of window.
But like more than acquaintances, but like not close friends.
Like we're not friends, but
I think
but like
that
we're
is
friends
easier.
though.
Yeah.
Like we be. You see what I'm saying?
Because
But,
that's
like,
still
I
it's
wouldn't
not
mind,
it's still
like-
surface level.
Okay.
Kind of.
Okay.
like I wouldn't care if it didn't work out. and
Yeah.
we just,
It would
alright.
just be like, okay, cool, we're chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the best way to go, guys. If you, that is the best way to go. You heard it here first.
Period.
But, okay, wait. Now, my last question. This is like something I've been chatting about like with people because I just like to ask people
Period.
what they think. Do you think like? No, let me rephrase this question. What do you? And we have to answer this question quick because we only got a little bit left. But what do you think? What's the word I'm looking for? Makes you go for someone. A lot of people say personality. Don't give me that shit, yeah. Please do not, because I have a theory, and I know my theory is like.
Oh, okay. Save it.
But I want to hear what y'all gotta say.
What makes me go for a person?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you said not personality, so that's,
Well,
that's the most cliche answer.
Nigga.
I mean, if the girl is funny, that's personality. But if the girl is funny, like she can really make me laugh.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
Okay.
That's a good one. Not just her personality. What do you mean by that?
If she can, I like clothes, so if she can dress, that's another one.
Okay, that's a good one.
I would just say like, okay, for instance, the person that I'm talking to right now, when I first saw her, she just captured my attention. So like, it just again, cliche, something about you, but something about her, I was just drawn to her. So
Sorry.
it was just so like I was drawn to her. It wasn't even her personality. It was just I just saw her, and then I just ended up talking to her, and then I was right. Like she's pretty cool.
Period.
So I don't know. I
So
think
based off vibes.
yeah.
That's valid. I like that one.
But I didn't want to sound crazy.
No, please. Now you can go.
Okay.
Speak freely.
Thank you, ma.
freely.
Shema.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say because people, if you're attractive, yeah, of course, that's like the first thing. People don't want to say, yeah, like no, you have to be serious with yourself.
Like,
yeah,
No, you gotta be
attractiveness.
attracted to a
like
person.
can we be for real?
Like yes, attractiveness first,
Really, nigga?
for
Like,
sure.
her personality. Sorry.
But some of y'all believe you. I'm sorry. Respectfully, some of y'all, you know what? Let me stop. Let me be quiet. Oh my God. Let me not be judgmental, but.
Bro. Ain't getting into that today.
Let me stop. Because National Boyfriend Girlfriend Day, I'd be like,
She more giggy. And you know what? Everyone is beautiful in their own way.
Amen,
And you know
amen.
what? That
Facts.
personality is on
Period.
10. Because bow.
Period. Just
I
don't
know
do
that's
you dirty,
right.
'cause then
Sometimes
now
the personality makes somebody more attractive.
Exactly.
Very
That's
true.
what I'm saying.
Yes,
That's
very
exactly
true.
what I
very,
mean.
Very, very true. Anyways, next, I would say definitely like the depth of the person, if that makes sense. Like I can't like the friendship. That's why I love
Oh,
friendships, guys. But like no, like the depth of the person. Like I need to know I can hold a conversation with you like very, very well.
Right.
Cause like and talk about like deep conversations, not just like like how was your day or like what do you do for fun or like like deep conversations. You know I need to know I can hold those with you, and then of course personality. But yeah.
These are good answers. I love like seeing what everyone has to
And
say.
commonalities too, but also differences. Like
Oh yeah,
But-
yeah. I have like a theory, but like not a theory. Like I was talking about it with someone a little bit ago, but I was talking about it with my best friend the other day. But I feel like what gets me like interested is your face. Not gonna lie.
period.
If you are fine shit, is that what the kids say? Fine shit with the Y?
girl, aren't you the kid?
No. I'm Unc now. Please call me. Please, I know you're listening to this. You called me Unc the other day. Like, it actually kind of made me feel.
Oh wow.
Why?
He's the next gen.
That's insane. Anyways, that's what gets me.
That's great.
Like, did I say interested? Yeah. Like, if you have a good face card and your style is tea, because I like when people can dress really well too. That's great. I'm probably gonna come up and talk to you. But what gets me interested is your vibe, like your like the way you use your brain. Because also, people who are not the brightest piss me off because they ask me stupid ass questions. And I know that sounds really mean.
I'm sorry, but you're real.
But there's someone out there for you. It's just not me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But like, also, I get having moments. I get that. But if you like are genuinely like not even trying, like you come to school to just like party, get the fuck out of my face. Like, we are not, like,
I beg, please.
You lured me into a trap. Like, your fit is fire, your face is tea, and then you just wanted to act stupid.
Oh my God.
Like, stop this madness.
Like, now I know why you're single.
Right? So I think that's for me, like, your face card interests me, but your vibe is what attracts me to you. And if you like have like a good personality, yeah, like, okay, that's where the personality comes in. Like, if you're funny, I'm a giggler.
Bro.
I'm a giggler. I love laughing. So if you can tell a good joke here or there, I probably will be more interested. And then if you like show your interest, I like when people like play on their interests. Like, oh, like you're really into something and you like really fixate on it.
Passionate.
That's you're passionate about something. I like that type of stuff. So I think that whole theory, it has been debunked by the three of us because we're literally the three wise men. But, but yeah, today's episode is very quick. I'm so sorry, but we had to get our guests in here.
This week was so tight, guys.
So
Seriously.
tight for us, but thank you, Ugos, for coming in. We really appreciate
you
you.
for having me.
Yes.
This
It was fun.
has been a fun conversation.
This was so fun.
Like, come on,
You're
guys.
so cool.
I know y'all were laughing.
Come
come on. We ain't that. Y'all
We
wish to the
did.
trio dap up. Y'all really wish you were us. Nigga, you wish you were us.
Oh, man.
But anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in today. We will happily see you next week. Come back to Sit and Jist. And yeah.
With Joyce and Seyi, thank you guys so much for coming.
I know that.
And Ugo. Hey.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, and I'll be a fool for you. I know myself, but I pretend. I leave and I come back again. Now I'm a fool for you. I love you time and time again. I know just how the story ends.